If we're so anxious for spring and it hasn't gotten here yet, hasn't arrived, that means we have no excuse not to be trendy and fashionable once spring actually gets here because we have more time to prepare.
That is right. We've got tons of time to prepare, right?
Exactly, but I just don't know where to start, and so that's why I'm so glad we have you, our stylist, Elisa Frederico.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here this morning, and I think there's a lot to discuss this spring, but I only have 5 minutes, so you're going to have me back next week so I can continue on.
Part 2, I love it. So let's start with you because you are always a vision. You're always on trend, as they say.
Thank you. So I think starting with me, there's a lot of Japanese influence out there right now, and some people might say, I don't get what that means. It's those traditional floral bird prints like what I have on. I showed this on my Instagram last week as a swim cover-up. Some people say, I don't know, I can't do it, but here I have it on with great mom jeans. And this is a trend, that's what they're called. This is a trend, though, that I like to tell people, it cycles in and out fast. So this is somewhere where you want to pick something like this up, I would say at a fast fashion retailer. This is from Forever 21. It cost me $18.
I was going to say, for me, that means make sure it's nice and cheap.
Right, but like, you know, some of the trends we see hang on for season after season, but this is one that you'll see cycle in as fast as it went out, goes out.
Cool. Well, what's the next?
So next, we're going to have Maddie, and she's showing us these really bold, saturated colors. And I think what feels really new, because we've always seen breaks, is the way that we're styling that. Traditionally, we would not do pink with red or purple with red, but it's really all about that bold, statement-making, saturated color. And again, this is from Mark Kane. It's a new retailer at King of Prussia Mall. Their only Pennsylvania location. They're at KOP. Love them. They're a German brand. I'm absolutely like falling for this brand.
And you're right. I wouldn't originally think to put these colors together, but I love it.
You wouldn't. And you can do these kind of statement-making colors and really pair them all back together. And then suiting, again, we saw that with the red power suits this fall. You can just transfer it into a different color. This is Ponte material. P.S. one of the most flattering and forgiving fabrics that you want, and it feels like you're wearing sweatpants.
What's the name of it again?
It's called Ponte. It's a kind of fabric, but it's so flattering on every body type.
Oh, I like it. Okay, let's bring in the next model.
This is Ariel, and she's giving us 2 trends in one. So print on print, and then a lot of really great athletic details like mesh, sheer. She's got her transparent backpack. But when I do say the print on print, it means a print in the foreground and another print on top of it. So even though she's layered up here, these can actually be 2 separates. But you can see she has a leaf print and then a floral on top of it underneath.
Oh, I like that.
And then these are also from Marquine, but I love pairing them back with these really great mesh high tops.
Yeah, the side tops are nice. Very cool. Because I know sometimes I'm afraid to mix prints, but I know people do it. But I like that because that one's more flowy and the other one's more fitted.
Right, and you could actually, like, you could easily wear these as separates. Like, you could have this as a bathing suit cover-up and a little dress underneath.
Thank you. We appreciate it. I love her hair, too. Let's bring in the pastels. A lot of people, when they do spring, they like to go softer.
So we've seen pastels and ruffles for a little while, but there's more. It's continuing on, and this is from Joie, again, at King of Prussia. Their only PA location there at that mall. But I love that we're styling her in a tonal look. You're going to see lots of pinks, lots of like Easter egg hues, a lot of lilac, a lot of blue. This leather jacket, if you could touch it, it is like butter. And we know right now with this weather, we really need layers and we need jackets. But I love taking a feminine silhouette like this and adding a little edge to it by pairing it back with, instead of a sweater, using a leather.
Instead of a sweater, use a leather. I like that. All right, our next model, bring in the polka dots.
Again, the last one I want to talk about, you're going to see polka dots everywhere in every silhouette, every size, every color. I love this look. Allie is like ready for a concert in the park. She's going to a little polo match. Like she's doing something really fun and it's so incredibly effortless. She's paired it back with a little trainer and that fanny pack that we talked about last spring. Still holding on strong. She's got the boater hat, but she looks like a little polka dot trend in heaven. I like it, and I love the hat, too. That really works. Thank you so much. Let's have a final walkthrough of all our models, because take a good look at this, folks. This is the only taste of spring we'll have for a while. It's true, and you know what? There's more, but this is a great glimpse. It is a great glimpse. I appreciate it. So how can people reach you, Elisa, if they have questions? So you can find me on Instagram at dressing_Jane, or my website, which is dressingjane.com. Perfect. Thank you, Elisa. You bet. Thank you. I've got to get myself together. All right. Isn't there another snowstorm coming soon? We're going to ask her when we come back.